Hi there, welcome back to day 3 of my non-New Year's celebration on Tasting Page. I'm your host Kelly, Certified Transformational Health Coach. Today we're talking mindset. This is big, really big. Now you may just be on Tasting Page for the recipes, and that's not a problem. I have thousands of healthy recipes on here and I'd love for you to take advantage of them. But I'd also love for you to have a listen today to the talk about mindset. Earlier this week, I told you that food used to be the main area of focus in my life to be healthy. I assumed one of the only things you needed to live a healthy life was to eat a good diet. So I tried to find the right things to eat, but the problem was I still felt like crap, and I had no energy and a bunch of imbalances in my body. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Turns out a lot had to do with mindset. I always say that you can eat all the kale in the world, but if you're feeding yourself negative thoughts, you'll never truly be healthy. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you decide to check out a new workout class, but you struggle to keep up since it's the first time you've done it and you don't know all the moves yet. So, after just 5 minutes, are you quickly telling yourself, well, this was a stupid idea. I'm never going to get in shape. What's the point? And then you find yourself in front of a pint of a Ben & Jerry's tub, trying to make yourself feel better. Anyone been there? The thing is, your mind controls your thoughts and your life. Thoughts are so powerful. If you can learn how to harness these thoughts for good, you're well on your way to great health and happiness. Guess how many thoughts you have every day? A couple hundred, 1,000, 2,000? Try between 50 and 70,000 thoughts per day. Want to hear something even more disturbing? 80% of those thoughts are negative. And almost 95% are repetitive. And most of the repetitive thoughts aren't even true. So you're wasting so much of your time repeating the same negative, false crap over and over in your head all day long. I'm exhausted thinking about it. Here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't know that some of your thoughts aren't true. It wants to hook you up. The brain wants to support you. So if it hears you repeating that you're unlovable, unfit, unhappy, then it thinks that's who you are and says, okay, well, let's send her more unhappiness since that's all she seems to think about. That's the law of attraction at play. Want to know one of the big keys to having a healthy mindset? Focus on what you want, not what you don't want or don't have. Why do we all, and yes, me included, spend so much brain power fixating on our problems and our lack? Let's turn that around right now. The first step in changing your mindset is simply to acknowledge the negative thoughts when they come up. And they will come up. I told you yesterday that you can't fix a problem that you can't see. Just notice the next time you hear yourself speaking negatively in your head. And then after you notice it, thank the little voice in your head for trying to protect you. But then say, things are going to be different now. I'm going to run things in a new way. Which leads to step number 2. And I call this stop and swap. When you witness the negative talk, stop and then swap it for something more positive and kind. Instead of beating yourself up for not being good enough in the exercise class, how about saying, wow, this is a really challenging class for me. I can't wait to see how it transforms my body. You'll definitely see better results with that attitude versus the defeatist, why do I bother mantra that you may have on repeat in your head. Now, I realize that reframing your thinking isn't going to happen overnight. So I say fake it until you make it, or at least until you really believe that you can feel that in your body. If you've been telling yourself for decades you can't do things, going to take a little while to change that limiting belief, but be patient. Write down a few phrases you'll go to, like, I get stronger and stronger every day. Remember, your brain doesn't know fact from fiction, so choose happiness and watch your whole body respond. The next step is one of the most important in shifting your mindset. Develop gratitude. Instead of focusing on all of the negative things going on in your life, focus on the good things, no matter how small. I like to start every morning listing 5 to 10 things I'm grateful for. It can be as simple as waking up to a roof over my head, to experiences I had with friends the night before, or a sunny day, or beautiful flowers, or great encounters to come. When I start my day with gratitude, I find myself looking for more and more things to be grateful for to add to the list the next day. That sure beats the stress of jumping on email and immediately putting out fires as soon as you wake up. Starting the day with gratitude sets the tone for a more peaceful, fulfilling day. I have more information on how to start a gratitude practice, as well as the many, many health benefits of gratitude in the links below. Gratitude will have a huge impact on your mindset and overall health and well-being. So remember to choose very carefully what you want to think about, because energy flows where the mind goes, and what you focus on will be in your life. I also try and remember to talk to myself like I would to a friend. You wouldn't berate a friend for not acing their first exercise class. Show the same compassion for yourself as you do for others. Okay, we've now made it through the first 3 big pillars of the healthy living wheel. We have covered diet, movement, and mindset. But wait, there's more. You could be eating, exercising, and speaking kindly to yourself, but still feel alone and disconnected. That's why we're going to talk about connection and purpose next. Stay tuned for the final spokes of the Healthy Living Wheel tomorrow. And thanks for joining Tasting Page's non-New Year's celebration in October.